Midtown Wichita home tour walkthroughs are going to be going through today. I got the sun in my eyes, but go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share, all those fun things that really help grow the channel. And we'll turn around and check out the pretty thing, which is the house, not me. So we're out here today at 1349 North McLean Boulevard. This one's in the Indian Hills subdivision, which is kind of the middle part of Wichita, right next to Riverside and right next to Arkansas River, which I'll flip around and show you here in a sec. So this one's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 2,281 square feet. Something like this goes for anywhere from 200 to 250,000, just depending on the buyer, the situation, and all that. Let's see, it was built in 1950, so a little bit older, but you get kind of some unique charm and character of these houses, these Midtown ones that you don't quite get elsewhere on everything. Kind of like the mature trees, and you'll see in the backyard the really cool big tree and tree house you got going on over here. But this gives you an idea of the neighborhood. So McLean Boulevard's it's a pretty busy street. It's a main artery through Wichita. This one is listed by Nicole LaFond with Better Homes and Garden. Gives you an idea of what an Indian Hills Midtown house is like. But the river's just right over there, and then on the other side of that is Riverside. And then also Sims Golf Course is over there, Riverside Park, all within walking distance. There's actually a walking, biking trail right under those trees all along there. Ridden up and down it quite some time, so it's a pretty cool little area neighborhood if you're checking out the area to give you an idea of what it's like. But this one's all single family ranch, no basement, all crawl space. We're gonna go ahead and walk through and give you a tour. So roof age is unknown, furnace and AC are 10 years old. Got really good guttering around most of the house, other than the north and the south side, which I'll show you here in a second. But pretty good established landscaping. Didn't really see a lot of settling cracks in the house, which is good for older houses like this to make sure they're in good shape like that. For the general contractor in me, he's got to check out all those things. You got kind of this hobbit door set up too. These are kind of cooler, older setups that still work well. So right when you walk in, you got your tile foyer, and then to your right is all your bedrooms and bath. You have your main dining space there, coat closet in the front, and then front dining room seating area. So all natural hardwood floors that are real and in good shape. Cool limestone natural fireplace that's original house too. Got a little bit of a crack in the ceiling, but that's not necessarily anything to be a major deal killer. With these older houses, you're gonna kind of assume there's gonna be some things that crack as long as the foundation isn't settling and moving. So that's can be fixed, and in a lot of ways should have been fixed already with the listing. But good sized front living room, sitting room area with natural lighting. So this is facing the west, so the sun would rise here, and then in the evening it would set there. So as you walk through this way, you can see one of your main dining room spaces, and it's cool how on this house, that used to be the exterior that they finished out a few areas in here. So you got your kitchen to the left that way, additional sunroom porch area that way. But we're gonna go ahead and walk through the bedrooms first, then we'll do the kitchen and garage area. So right when you come in the front door, if you hang a right, you'd have your first bedroom here, second bedroom there, and then your primary or master's over there on the left, depending on how you wanna call it. This is your first full hall bath that's all been redone with tile and then reclaimed barnwood with an oak barrel sink in it. Kind of a cool feature. Same thing with the lighting up here. It's got some reclaimed barnwood with fluorescent lights under there. Just kind of some cool rustic features that go with this. And then all tile shower with walk up. Walk in, you put a shower on in there. That's probably gotta be one of the biggest rain shower heads I've ever seen. You guys see it fully supported in there, fully functioning. Let's see if we can get it going. There you go. Check that thing out. That's like a waterfall rain shower head getting doused in that thing. Pretty cool. You would definitely get wet in that. So there's the first tall bath. That's kind of a cool shower feature setup. First bedroom, okay size. You could use this as a pretty good office, especially being in the front like that with the smaller closet or guest room. Nice linen closet built-ins. And then you got a storage feature up here too. Reach up and grab that guy and pull it down, and that's where you'd see all up in there, but I'm not quite tall enough, slash I don't want to reach up there. But all natural hardwood floors here in the bedrooms. The other one had carpet, but you would have hardwoods underneath. This one's definitely bigger size. You could fit a full king in here if you want to, with dresser set up and still have plenty of space. And then all your closets are got the built-ins in there too, with multiple rods for storage area. And then your master is probably about 18 deep this way, and then probably about 14 wide this way. I'd have to get my tape measure out, but just from being a contractor and measuring, I kind of know how to eyeball things. A good sized closet space, and then walk-in closet with built-ins, and your mirror to check it out. Oh, now you saw me in my shorts. That's okay. Expertise matters more than clothes. And then you got your ensuite full shower and bath here with vanity, all original tile. They could use a recoating of white, but this house with some simple updating could be a really good house while still keeping the charm and the character of it all. Full tile shower, all in good shape, all in functional. If it was me, I would just re-epoxy coat all of this white, not tear it all out and redo it all. Sometimes people go a little too haywire with updating that. I almost just fell over the bed. But then nice big bay window looking out over your backyard. Let's see if we can open that up. No, we'll have to do that another time. Then you got a cool feature here, walking right out the back to your backyard. You got kind of a double doorknob lock going on there, so you got to use two hands while I'm holding this thing too. But right out to kind of a little nook cranny area to your backyard. So this is the cool tree I was telling you about that's really big and established, got a cool porch swing. You got a little bit of a chicken coop or dog house there, because you can have chickens in this area. Let me check real quick. I don't think there's an HOA. Let me look. That's correct. No HOA. So they'll be bothering you. You can have a cool little tree house there, chickens, what have you, as long as you're not doing anything too crazy. There are still city ordinances you got to pay attention to and follow. But you can do a little bit more allowed things here than maybe some other areas and neighborhoods. So all the siding's in really good shape. We don't know the age of the roof, but it looks to be fairly newer. But that's definitely something we'll want to get evaluated so we know, especially with modern insurance standards and the way they're kind of being on things. So you have better 5-inch guttering out here with the big system, but then for some reason on the north side and the south side of the home, you don't have it. And you're all brick for the most part on here, which is good. But you can see right along there where all the water just drops right down there, and that's definitely something you want to get guttering done on so that it doesn't mess with the foundation all along there. Another thing to note is the primary has its own PTAC unit, so that little unit there can heat and cool. So that's cool that you have that for your own primary setup there instead of the whole house. Which the AC and furnace, they said they don't know on the property disclosure report, but I looked on the system that says it was installed in 2014. So 10 years old is what we can reasonably expect and assume there on both. But again, that's where you get an inspection and it'll help evaluate a lot of those things. So let's go ahead and walk around the rest of the outside of the house, evaluate it. But this is what we do on all of our showings, all of our listings, walk around and evaluate the house from a construction standpoint and a real estate standpoint. So we kind of know what's a big deal, what's not a big deal, how buyers are gonna see it, what's actually something to be worried about, whether you're buying or selling. And that construction background, real estate background is very valuable. So AC unit, like I said, looks like to be pretty good size for the size of the home. And it is 10 years old, which isn't ancient, but it's not brand new. But still in good shape, not anything crazy to have to worry about. But let's go back inside. So that's the main bedrooms and bathroom space, backyard outdoor area. Let's go back to the kitchen and garage space. All right, so from your dining room spot, you got kind of a sunroom here and on the other side of the house here that I'm gonna walk through. And then you have your main kitchen spot here too that you can walk through the garage and kind of back all through it. And I'll do a whole loop around here in a second to give you the best idea of it all. All right, so your main kitchen area, it's got a cool vaulted ceiling with natural skylights to have natural light come in, so that's a really cool feature. All the appliances stay as you see, washer and dryer are conveniently located here in your kitchen space, which is kind of more common for these Indian Hills Riverside homes to have all that included, because back in 1950, that's the way they did it. But it is nice to see that it does have updated features like a dishwasher. For some of these older houses, those weren't always included in the design style of everything. You got a decent amount of functional space in here, a lot of cabinet space, and then also a little dining nook here with pantry spot, because I know that can be important to a lot of people, right off your garage area, which pretty good sized garage for these older houses. And then your utility closet is here with your hot water heater. That looks to be in good functioning shape. You know, obviously this is where we get an inspection, home warranty to help cover some of those bigger ticket items. And then your furnace, which on there had an install date of 2014. That's how we know that's the age of it. But you got this convenient door here, side door, if you want to go out front, tend to your garden, tend to some of your cool features, like the wagon wheel you got out front, and then kind of older bike and landscaping here. So it's kind of a cool feature to be able to just walk in and out of your house, in and out of the garage fairly easily, not restricted by doors. So that's what you have going on there. Then your electrical panel is out here, which initially I thought is a Federal Pacific, but it is not. It is a General Electric, and all appears to be in good working order. But also that's where you have the inspector take that off, check for double taps, any other funny business going inside of that. But obviously we can't interfere with that. That'd be considered meddling. But this is just kind of an additional little lean-to storage area. It's got the sprinkler system in there. And then same thing with this back area. You can see where this was an additional sunroom of some sort, because that was all the exterior siding. Same thing with all of this brick. So at one point, all of this was exterior that they enclosed in, and that's your kitchen sink window there, and then that's your dining room window. So it just depends on how you kind of want to lay it out and use it, but it is kind of a nice little feature to sit out here and enjoy your backyard, enjoy the weather. It's June 11th, 2024, and it's 74 degrees in Wichita, so pretty nice weather right now. And then the rest of this flows back through. So this was all extra at one point, but this flows back through to this additional finished square footage space here, where again, all this backside was an addition at one point. You know, there's your dining room space. I'd have to check the roof structure, but I believe this is a load bearing wall to see if you could take that out or not. But that way, if you're ever thinking about like, what can I or can't I do with the house that I'm buying, you know, that's where the general contractor experience I have, and also real estate experience, comes in for buying these houses, evaluating how much of a project they are, also, you know, how much things are going to cost, and then to give an idea, and then making sure these contractors don't knock you over the head with some of the prices they want to charge. So that way we evaluate these houses, whether you're looking to buy locally or if you're looking to relocate here and you're looking for kind of a project house or a unique fixer-upper, or one that you can deal with long term. That's kind of where the value comes in with working with us. So that's the rest of our Midtown Indian Hills subdivision home tour. Hope you enjoyed walking through and checking that out. If you want to see any other videos on Wichita houses, go ahead and check out my channel, or just real estate and knowledge around Wichita in the general area. Go ahead and research those. And then there should be plenty of links below to check out my website, get in contact with me. Let me know, what you have going on. I'd love to work with you and help you out with your unique custom situation. But I appreciate you watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe, share all those fun things, and we'll talk with you soon. See ya.